Joining right now is the newest addition to the UFC strawweight division, Dragon Girl Liang Na. Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you?
现在在接受采访的是我们 UFC 新签约的选手龙女梁娜，然后欢迎你接受我们的采访。你现在感觉如何？
我现在因为明天就要出发了嘛，现在心情还是很兴奋的。
She's feeling excited because we are leaving to States tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Now, I wanted to start way back when, when she started out with wushu and then she transitioned to wrestling and then she made her journey into MMA in around 2015. Could she describe what life was like growing up as an athlete in China?
他想再聊聊你的这个背景，练习 MMA 跟这个格斗的背景。你之前是练武术的，然后后来转到自由教，然后又转到 MMA，然后在中国做运动员的这一路经历是怎么样的？
其实就是很小的时候嘛，就是可能比较顽皮，所以就是8岁的时候就到不校了。那时候可能真的是因为太小了，所以生活不是很能自理，完了就继续又回来了。回来以后完了，也是因为不愿意上学，不愿意学习，结果就转到练摔跤。摔跤的时候练了大概有7年的摔跤吧，就是感觉摔跤的规则真的是太多了，可能不是很适合我，就是练的也有一点点压抑吧。然后看过隆纳罗西的一场比赛以后，正好我的师兄也问过我这个问题，然后我就尝试了一下，完了结果就彻底转型到综合格斗。
She said she was quite naughty when she was a girl, and so her parents sent her to a martial arts school. But the things didn't go quite well. Then they transfer her to a wrestling academy. Then she trained there for around 7 years. By incident, then she watched the fight of Ronda Rousey and got interested in this sport, and by introduce of one of her friend, then she get to start her MMA journey.
All right. I read somewhere that you used to train up to 10 hours a day. Is that true?
他以前看到一篇文章说你以前有时候一天会训练10个小时，是不是真的？
是因为那个时候刚刚转型到 MMA 的时候，还不能比赛的时候，就是我基本上从早上9点半到训练馆，一直到晚上带完晚课8点以后才出馆。就一天都会在训练馆里训练、吃饭，就休息都会在训练馆里。
Yeah, it is true. When she first started MMA, she started training in the morning at 9 a.m. Then she stayed in the gym until 8 p.m. after giving the classes to the members. So most of her time during the day is in the gym.
All right. Now, you fast forward to earlier this year, it was revealed that you signed with the UFC. What were the emotions like when you heard that news?
今年早年的时候，你签约了 UFC，然后你当时签约之后，你的心情是怎么样的？
当时有点，一开始是不太敢相信，后来就是真的确定了以后，就感觉梦想成真了，真的是，格斗者的一个梦想顶端的一个擂台嘛，就是梦想成真了。
UFC is the biggest stage of martial art organizations. It feels like a dream come true.
You've been in Shanghai training for some time. Tell us about the journey of going through the combine, fighting, and developing with the coaches and staff at the UFC PI.
就是你在 PI 里面训练了很久了，然后跟我们说说你参加这个联合测试的选拔，然后包括跟 UFC 这边教练团队的一起训练情况，然后怎么一步步把你签约到这个 UFC。
我刚开始这个第1期联合测试的时候，我没有跟大家一起测试，因为那个时候我正好是有比赛，我是比完赛了以后，完了他们已经测试了大概有1个月、2个月左右的时候，我才进行了一次测试。那次测试成绩很好，就是我也很意外。完了，就是可能很多人就是男孩子、女孩子在一起排名的时候，我可以排到第15，完了女孩子里头排第1。在这个方面，其实我自己当时也挺意外的。
So she didn't attend the first UFC Academy combine on time because she was preparing a fight. Then after 2 months, she joined the Performance Institute and did a combined test. The result came really strong. She didn't even expect that she was doing that well. So she was ranked the number 15th among all the male and female fighters, and ranked number one among all the combined female fighters. So that's how she got picked up into the UFC Academy.
Now, working at the PI, what did you find out about yourself that has allowed you to become a better athlete and martial artist?
在 PI 的训练，你感觉他们怎么样帮助你成为了一个更好的这个综合格斗运动员？
在 PI 就是所有的就是各个方面的训练，就是包括营养啊，或者是理疗方面，所有的方面都是很科学的一个地方。完了，在我个人来说，因为我在签 UFC 之前打的是营量级，那时候体重可能因为比较大嘛，脂肪比较高。完了，结果在 PI 训练这些时间里头，完了就是营养师和教练团队也在帮助我，就是说我适合的级别，完了积极的帮助我减重，完了我才可以在 UFC 草量级的级别上出现。
So PI has been taking of her carefully and provide a really scientific training. They are taking care of her in every aspect, like nutrition, therapy, strength conditioning, and MMA training. And it is because of the nutrition team test her body fat and everything, then decide she's able to fight in the strawweight division. That's why that's why she made the decision to fight in strawweight division in her UFC debut.
How much of a benefit is it for you to have that whole team behind you and you don't have to worry about the nutrition, you don't have to worry about pretty much anything, you just have to worry about training and fighting?
就是说，在这样的环境下，你不用考虑营养，不用考虑其他所有生活上的任何顾虑，你只用全心全意的把时间投入在训练里面，这对你跟之前相比的帮助有多大？
就是完全是两个层次的东西吧。因为我在我们训练馆的时候，可能我的吃住就是因为都是需要自己，就是只有训练的时候才会去训练馆。就是我平常生活中，就是各个方面，包括我在减重啊或者营养什么的，都需要是自己负责嘛。自从来这儿了以后，就是完全就是没有这些顾虑了，就是比赛也更就是变得没有那么太大的压力了，就是也更有信心了。
So it's like two whole different. It's like a whole a very different experiences. Before she joined the UFC Performance Institute, she had to manage her training, and after training session, when she got back to home, she had to worry about food and everything. But now, since she joined the Performance Institute, she can fully focus on her training camp and training, and she feel less pressure when she is preparing for a fight, and feel more confident when she's fighting.
You are the first woman to graduate from the program and sign with the UFC. I think it's a very historic moment for Chinese MMA. Do you feel the same way? Does it mean anything special for you?
你是 UFC 这个学院毕业的第一个女性学员，就说你有没有觉得，这样的一个身份有特殊的意义？然后，有没有感觉有这种历史感、责任感、使命感？
其实，你说的都有，不过还有一点点压力感，就是还是有一点点压力的，因为就像说的，我就是在这个训练营第一批毕业的学员里头，就是第一个女孩子去签那个 UFC 的一个学员嘛，所以这一点，还是有一点点压力的。
She's feeling everything as you mentioned, but also it comes along with some pressure because she thought she represented the academies, and she's the first girl to sign with UFC. So she's feeling some chips on her shoulder.
April 24th, UFC 261, you make your debut against Ariane Carnelossi. Please give me your thoughts on her and what type of fighter you see.
就是说你在24号周六美国时间将会打这个Ariane 这个选手，然后你觉得对方这个选手怎么样？然后你觉得比赛会怎么样？
其实我感觉，因为我看过对方的比赛，而且他已经很久没有比赛了。完了，不过在我这儿我是很有信心的，我一定会终结他。
She's watched some of her opponent's footage, but she believes that girl hasn't fought for a long time, so she's very confident that she can finish her opponent.
Your opponent, she has competed against one of your teammates in the past. I believe Farah Wong. Has she helped you during your preparations?
他说，你的对手曾经跟你的队友黄菲尔打过一场比赛，然后黄菲尔有没有在这次备战中帮助你？
王菲尔因为有伤的原因，一直还没有回到训练营嘛。不过我们两个在通话过，聊过这个问题，他也跟我说过，他说没问题的。
黄菲尔 right now is injured, so she's not helping her during this training camp, but they've talked to each other, and Huang Fei believes she can get this W.
All right. You're pretty much a mystery to fans in the Western world. Not much footage of you out there on the internet. If you could describe your fighting style, how would you explain it?
就是说你对西方的所有的观众来说，基本是一个谜，因为你在这个外网上没有太多的比赛集锦跟比赛视频，然后你会如何向西方的这个粉丝形容你的比赛风格
？Ronda Rousey，我感觉我跟他的比赛风格还是蛮像的。
Ronda Rousey, she has a very similar fighting style as Ronda Rousey.
You know, most of your career you spent with Wei Li Fang organization. You did fight in the US in 2017 for Bellator against the current champion. What did you learn from that whole experience that will be helpful for you in your upcoming return to America?
就说你的职业生涯一直基本都是在中国比赛的，但是你也同这个Bellator 的现任的一个冠军打过一场比赛。你觉得那场比赛对于你重新回美国打比赛来说，在经验方面有什么帮助吗？
有的，因为当时我打的是赢量级嘛，就是当时真的是对一切都很陌生，包括第一次去国外比赛，第一次参加国际比赛，就是一切对我来说都很陌生，就是有一点点就是不适应吧。完了再说那个时候就是减重什么的都不是很好，不过这次就是有了上次的经验教训吧，这次一定会备战的好，或者是准备的很充分。
Yeah, that experience her fighting in Bellator definitely will help her a lot in this fight in this camp, because last time when she was traveling to States, everything was very unfamiliar. She has never experienced something like that before, like the jet lag, the food, the time difference. So that experience will help her to get more prepared in this trip.
You're debuting on the same night as the strawweight champion Zhang Weili. Are you feeding off the energy of representing China alongside her on the same night?
你跟张伟丽是同场出赛，你有没有感觉，就是说同他同场出赛，在对于这个代表中国这方面的话，会给予你更多的动力或者更多的激励？
就是能跟张伟丽同场出战嘛，而且他正好是冠军的卫冕战嘛，所以我感觉自己可能就是就像你说的，就是充满了力量。就是一起就是中国人，因为这次中国选手出战的也比较多，中国力量也比较多，所以还是对自己内心是一个很大的一个动力吧，一个激励，就是很有力量。
Yes, not only Zhang Weili is defending her title, but a lot of other Chinese fighter is fighting on this card as well. So it definitely motivated her.
All right, what is the perfect outcome for your UFC debut?
你觉得 UFC 这个首秀的最佳结果是怎么样的？
我吗？相互，
好，
我很有信心。
好，
花红最佳相互。
So the best outcome is a submission, and also she hopes she can get the bonus, the best performance of the night.
All right. Now, the MMA world, they talk about this fight that could happen in the future, which is between Zhang Weili and Yan Xiaonan. Who do you see winning that fight if you could kind of step away from being, a fighter and just like an analyst?
就是说单纯以纯分析的角度来讲，就说张伟丽和严小楠可能在未来会碰一碰，然后你觉得谁可能获得胜利？
我感觉两个中国人在国际上的擂台上可以相碰，或者是两个人互相就是争腰带的话，我感觉不管谁输谁赢都是中国力量。
And no matter what the outcome is, she believe if two Chinese fighters are fighting for a title in such a big stage in the world, it definitely show the MMA power in China. So that doesn't matter what the result is.
For you, how long do you think it will take you to, crack the top 15 of the division in the UFC?
你觉得你进前15要花多久的时间？
我感觉不会很久，看比赛安排嘛。
It depends on how the making is. She will be very soon.
All right. April 24th, UFC 261, Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you so much for the time and good luck on the fight and all the best in your future.
感谢你的花时间接受这个采访，然后希望预祝你比赛顺利，然后希望你今后的道路一路畅通。
也谢谢你们麻烦了。
Thank you very much.
Pick a move in the ring. You can hit me with the words you fling.